Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 and welcome back to the Kingdom of Ireland. Today we have a war to fight against Alba, and dare I say they currently have the advantage in numbers. They have double our units, so we kind of need to retreat and replenish our armies here. Maybe even try and get an alliance to help us. But before we do that, I noticed two things I just want to share. There's an Irish sea. Not only that, if you go to the east of England, there's also Dogger Bank. If you know, I know you guys. Yeah, I've never heard of this until now, and I'm a bit scared to Google this, to be honest. But let's get back into the war. I just thought that was mildly funny there. We need... Oh, these armies are currently retreating anyway to Ulster. And this is as well, and I realised I've been saying East Seax wrong this entire time. It's actually pronounced East Sax, I think, or Sax, something like this. Really weird. I tried to Google the pronunciation, but it's really hard to find pronunciation for Old English. So just like the Irish names, we're probably going to butcher this one some more, but that's fine. Right, let's go ahead and retreat the armies. And I think what we're going to do whilst we are retreating is probably try and find another alliance. Now, I think we married off my daughter. Yeah, she's betrothed. What about my fourth son? We could marry him off for an alliance. Now, we have these guys. They're already in a war. What about you? The Duchy of Dyra? 2,500 men? Aren't you a part of... Oh, you are part of Ireland. Oh, that could be interesting. Let's go ahead and, oh, the menu's down there. What's it doing down there? I think I put it down there. Oh, you're homely, though. And I just see a oh, they're not going to be inbred. So they're distant enough relatives that they wouldn't be inbred. Do you have another child that isn't homely, though? You do... Oh, they're both homely. Okay. Oswulf, I'm very sorry for this. But it's for the good of the realm. At least they're both Anglo-Irish. Let's go ahead and marry or betroth him to the 6-year-old. Or should we do the 11-year-old? That sounded really wrong. Let's marry him or betroth him to the 6-year-old. We won't do a matrilineal marriage. That's fine. They both gain a lot of renown as well. So it's actually kind of a good marriage. Of course, though, this inheritable trait homely isn't the best, but it's for the good of the realm. Let's go ahead and send off that marriage proposal, and hopefully they can reinforce us. We're taking a lot of attrition here. To my liege, I would be delighted if your son and heir Aidan could visit my court in Dinbic to meet his peers. I'm inviting everyone of note, which unfortunately includes him. What do you mean, unfortunately? You are terrified of me, Lord Finbar here. Don't push your luck. I will come for you. Of course he will be there, but watch your tone, little one. Greetings, my serene liege. I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. Your son Oswulf will be betrothed to my daughter de Ille. Excellent. There we go. That's nice. We have an alliance there. Now what we should be able to do... Is it these guys? I've already forgot the name of the duchy. This is Duchy of Dyra. Oh, is it a house member, maybe? No. I have Silesia. Where's this? Is this all of this? Sometimes it's really hard to tell. I think it's part of this. If I go to him, does he have... No. Wait. Duchy of Dyra. Can I do it through here? Call to war. You cannot call vassals as allies in war. Ah. I wish I knew that before I sent the betrothal. We do have this guy who can join us, though. Wherever he is. Oh, he's all the way over here. I mean, he would join us. How much? No, he won't join us. Okay, we're going to have to find another alliance here. So we've got my second son. He's still free. For the time being. You're my vassal, so we can't do that. What about you? 2,400 men here. They are Irish Orthodox. Danelanders, I guess we can forgive that. Where are you guys? No idea. You are mercenary band. Would I be able to call you to the war then? you're not in any wars. So if we go ahead and send off this betrothal, maybe we can call them to the war, and that would help us. Unfortunately, we can't call on our... Yeah, the Albans already recruited them. We don't have much gold either. Maybe we could hire some mercenaries, but again, I'm not too sure. To the impressive High King Sean of Ireland, I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. So that's all looking excellent there. Let's go ahead and call on him to the war. That will cost 150 prestige. That's fine. And we do have that alliance now. The extra men there should be more than enough to win this war, especially after we replenish our soldiers, because we do have a sizable force that we can gather. To the apparent High King Sean, of course, I should join you in this war, or foes shall learn to fear the men of the Border Reavers Band. Excellent. That's looking nice there. Right, we need to just... If you guys can separate out. We have some supply issues happening here. Are you now increasing your supplies? Oh, we'll have to check after this. My son Wolfgeet came to me complaining about Elfnoth bullying him. He started asking how to get someone hanged if he felt like they should be. Wow. Your will is the only law that truly matters, son. Oh, he's going to grow up to be charming, isn't he? Right, let's just pause so I can check the armies. I don't think we're increasing our supplies. What we might have to do is just shuffle the armies around so they're in different provinces, maybe? Are you increasing now? Ah, plus 20 supplies per month. There we go. I was just looking in the wrong area. My son Aidan came to me complaining about Elfnoth bullying him. Oh, dear. And they're both being bullied. He started asking how to get someone hanged if he felt like they should be. He's going to be arbitrary as well. Okay, these brothers are going to be something, aren't they? Spymaster secret uncovered. Ooh. We found some more secrets. Let's go ahead and get a blackmail in there. We want the hooks, because we do want a blackmail for, well, bribe some gold out of people. That's the idea, wasn't it? We have some allies there, 174 allies. We're going to need a bit more than that. And there we go. We gained a blackmail hook on him. There we go. We're gaining 20 supplies there. We're also gaining supplies here too. So we're looking resupplied now. Now we're just trying to replenish the men. The good news is that we are winning the war, but as they retake these lands, war score is probably going to shift in the Albans' favour, I would imagine. Where's our allies? I have no idea where they're actually coming from. Is there an easy way to see this? I don't think there is there? I just have to... Is this our... No, that's another war. We're not taking part in that war. It's not these guys, is it? No, it's not these guys. I don't know. We're just going to have to patiently wait, and then one day they'll show up, I imagine. We're still quite outnumbered, I believe. We've currently got 5,000 men. The Albans have 5,800, so it's starting to look a bit more even. We can afford to wait just a little bit. I think maybe we wait for the winter to pass and then we march in with our new units. We do have most of our men-at-arms. In fact, we have all of our men-at-arms, so that's the important thing. I am out with my retinue in Dublin when the road twists and takes us in close to the plains. It is there I see it once more, shimmering in the sun, the white hart. I turn to alert the others, but as I turn back, the heart is already gone. Am I seeing things? It taunts me. I gain stress as well. Oh, that was a lot of stress. And Queen Gunhilda here. Greetings, cousin. Hasn't enough blood been spilled in this pointless war of yours? Neither of us stand to gain anything by continuing to fight. Let us make peace. I have to decline. Ireland and the Irish people have much to gain from this war. We must unite together and form the Empire of Ireland and truly become a force to be reckoned with. Every time this thing lights up here, I have to press it. We're becoming bankrupt. There's no way to raise the men faster, is there? There is. Let's go ahead and organize army. We're currently increasing control. We found another secret as well. So let's go ahead and get some blackmailing going on there. You have 65 gold, so let's go ahead and blackmail you first. And then just in case, we can also blackmail you. If by some miracle you come across some gold of your own as well. I think that's very fitting. Right. Oh, is that... Oh, that's not allies. Where are the reinforcements? I have no idea where they're coming from. There we go. We gained the hook. I think we might even be... No, we're not zoomed out too far. What's their flag? It's this. Is there any way I can see your raised armies anywhere? I don't think so. I think for now we're just going to have to ignore them, and then they kind of just show up when they show up kind of thing, I imagine. Right. We do have more men now. Can we take on the Albans though? I'm not quite sure. We do outnumber them quite a bit. Let's try it. We're going to have to approach for another big battle here. And hopefully we can walk away with the win. If we don't, we can replenish units here, because we do own this land, so that's looking good. The Anglo-Saxon Irish Insularist Populists have also disbanded, so that's very good for us there. We have 6,400 men for this battle. It's going to be a mighty battle. And there we go. The battle is underway. And it does actually look like we're going to win this one. The Queen leading her men personally. First though, out of wedlock, it's no secret that my niece Cecile is carrying a child conceived through a sinful union. She is not a married woman after all. However, who fathered the child has been a mystery until now. Alba is the one responsible. Oh dear. Oh dear. I mean, that's something for Princess Una to do. Now the truth is out. There we go. The truth has been exposed. What's also been exposed is our enemy's weakness as we win a battle there. Let's go ahead and look at the outcome of that. No injuries. Okay, and we got a prisoner. A prisoner of war there. Are you in my dungeon? You are not. I'm going to go ahead and move you to the dungeon. Thank you very much. We don't want you leaking out any information now, do we? And now what we should do is go ahead and recapture Bernicia here. Or at least the Barony of Bebbanburg. Those of you who watched The Last Kingdom, I think that is the same Bebbanburg in The Last Kingdom, right? I mean, we are in Northumbria lands, I think. So it does seem that way. Look at our gold. We are losing gold miserably. We're leaking the stuff. Dunbar is under siege. Greetings, my perceptive liege. In my work at the court of King Siegehelm, I have failed to find any secrets his guest Fleur might possess. However, the truth does not have to stop us. It would be simple to make sure that Fleur suddenly did have secrets she would not want to get out. Ooh, that's a lot of gold, though. There is no reason we should not be friends instead. Are you still carrying on your find secrets task, though? You are. Okay, that's good. Wait, defeat. Ah, okay, that's the war we don't care about. So be it. That's fine. And now what we can do, even though we didn't help him, he's not going to accept. Yeah, I don't think he likes us because we didn't help him in the war, maybe. That's what's happening there. The Albans are heavily outnumbered. We could go ahead and fight them again. However, this siege is done in 30 days anyway, so let's get the siege completed, and then we can go ahead and defend our settlement up there. And that should be more than fine. There we go. We didn't take any gold there, but we did take another prisoner. Let's go ahead and move him to the dungeon as well. And then we need to go ahead and defend our settlement. The battle isn't going too much in our favour, though, is it? We do have the number advantage, and we are defending, so I think it is a battle we can definitely win, though. They've also got Huskers, by the looks of it there. Oh, we're ill. What's this? High king or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we are all mortals. I was reminded of this as I woke coughing in the early morning hours, a dull ache pounding through my head and throat. You seem to be under the weather, my lord. I know a fair number of suitable remedies. Let's not do no more than what is necessary. It's just a headache. Usadine attributed my ailments to an unsound diet. To revitalize my body, he insisted I consume only raw vegetables and herbal teas for a week. So as not to tempt me, he confiscated my stash of treats. He never returned them. For dietary restrictions that did nothing to improve my state, in truth, I think I feel worse. Oh no. Moderate penalty to our health. Is that something I should be worried about? Our health is currently poor and we are ailing. That's not very good, is it? Let's go ahead and check the battle, though. Hopefully this will cheer me up. There we go. We wounded 2 of their champions and no injuries of our own to report of. So, successfully defending the kingdom there. In the past few days, neighbouring King Braggy has been visiting my court on his way to some holy site or something. So you are insular. Since his arrival, he has been outshining me with his generosity towards my own courtiers, who have all been lapping up his gold with no dignity. I can't help but scoff when I see him surrounded by adoring courtiers for the umpteenth time. My courtiers. A purse for you, good Carla, and some coins for you also, kind Raina. And for you, sweet Airtail, sweet honey cakes. What? Remember, riches are meant to be shared. I should take advantage of his silly generosity too. Yes. There we go. He gives us 70 gold. Thank you very much. I need that. I think the cunning side of us there will be very pleased to walk away with this. Who's this sieging? I don't know them. That's interesting. Right, let's go ahead and continue with some sieges of our own. We are winning the war again. However, the Albans are probably going to get reinforcements now. So we need to pay attention when they do return, just to make sure we're not heavily outnumbered. One of our hooks has expired as well. Ah, Princess Una has exposed a secret. That's what's happened there. High Queen Carla has gained major scheming expertise. +2 intrigue. That's my wife. Hopefully she uses that to assist me and not against me. Should we stop them taking this back, I wonder? This is done in 20 days. So let's finish our current siege and then we can go ahead and stop them from retaking that castle. I think we should... Let's keep on finding secrets. Faction created against us. We also want a siege. The peasant rabble has risen. That's not good. And we have captured a prison. We've captured a few prisoners, actually. 4 prisoners in total. First, though, let's go ahead and stop this siege. We can actually ransom some of them, which I will do because we do need the gold. So let's go ahead and ransom some of those. That's looking fine there. We're going to be crossing a river here, but I don't think it should matter too much. In my work at the court of... No, we don't want to pay for hooks. The whole idea is we get free hooks and then we use them to bribe. Spending gold for those hooks I don't think is going to be very profitable for us. The battle of Teviotdale ended in an astounding victory. I eagerly listened to the messenger as he reads the report from my commander, Oswald, and then returned to the soldiers before me. My lord, we cornered the remaining enemies as they made a valiant stand. They gave their lives protecting this banner. Oh, wow. It will make a fine... I think we should burn it. We don't want an Alban banner. We're Irish. Pull it on the celebration pyre. We don't need this useless token. There we go. Now we'll get rid of that. And then what's even nicer, let's go ahead and get a golden obligation. We can demand payment for hooks. That's nice. And then I think we're going to move our... Oh, we can't go back to intrigue. That's a shame. So now what we should be able to do, somewhere in here, in this huge menu, let's go ahead and do a ransom. 60 gold. I'll take the 60 gold. That's fine. We can demand payments for hooks. There we go. So Princess Una, give me 50 gold. Thank you very much. Men of Freda, 9 gold. I'll take it. It's fine. Could have got 15, but that's fine. And then Cuthberg, 15 gold as well. Thank you very much. We need to get some more hooks so we can get some more gold. Your forces slew your nephew Maximus. Oh. Killed my nephew in the battle. Let's go ahead and look at the events. One of our champions was wounded, or our knights I should say, but we killed 2 of theirs, so we definitely came out on top. 99% war score. I think if we just sit here, we should actually tick up and win the war, right? Greetings, my lord. Garandut, one of the cooks says. I have your son Wolfgit with me here. He promised to clean the pots in the cookery, you see. She draws in a sharp breath. But he gobbled down every sweet he could find like a little pig. Now he is all sweaty and red from exerting himself eating. Wolfgart never could resist sweet things, but this might be taken a bit too far. So he's going to gain the trait gluttonous as well. Remember, no one can tell you what you can eat or what you cannot eat. Am I gluttonous? I am gluttonous. We should start hosting some feasts. We need the gold to form the empire, though. Once we have formed the Empire of Ireland, I'm sure we can get in plenty of feasts. Is that war score going to tick up? I think it might not. We might have to do something a bit extra. Like winning a battle. Speaking of which, there is a battle waiting for us right there. They're going to try and siege this back, but we're going to cut them off and flank them. And this should give us... Oh. Oh, dear. This should give us the win. We died so suddenly. What? We weren't even on death's doorstep. High King Sean of Ireland has finally found peace at 53 years of age. He died from being ill. A tormented man, he had long desired the sweet embrace of death. High King Aidan ascends to the throne. Having mastered many skills, he is sure to be admired by his subject. So we only ruled for 11 years here. Now it's up to my son, or well, up to me now, to try and form the Empire of Ireland. We are taking over at 11 years of age, so if all goes smoothly, we should have, hopefully, a long life to achieve this. Let's go ahead and continue as High King Aidan. I need to keep the game paused, though, because we have a lot of maintenance and repairing to do here. So let's go ahead and look at Aidan. Or myself, I should say. So we are arbitrary. Aidan does his own thing and has little regard for others. That could be fun. We're also bossy. Aidan can often be seen ordering other children around, while he is concerned with getting things done the right way. Getting things done his way is equally important. We're also a herbalist. Aidan is well versed in herbs, botany and medical practices related to plants. Hopefully that should stop us dying like our father. And of course we are a twin. My brother here. He's looking a bit gluttonous, isn't he? We're not currently gluttonous, but we might be. Right. We need to... Let's zoom out a bit. Those guys are quite loud when they're fighting. First thing we need to do is address the council. We have Helen as our steward. She's a very good steward, so let's keep her. She's also terrified of us. Terrified of an 11-year-old, hey? Let's go ahead and get ourselves a chancellor. Now, my vassal here doesn't like me very much. However, hopefully she likes me a bit more when I prove myself. We also need to get ourselves a good marshal for the wars to come. Now, there is a fine selection here, actually. I could give it to my vassal here. Again, though, she doesn't like me, but maybe she will learn to like me. And then we also need a good spy master to protect us. My aunt here, she's got very good intrigue. Princess Una, she was my father's spy master, so I'm going to trust her to remain as my spy master. And while I'm also going... Oh, I can't sway her because I'm a child. Speaking of which, I need someone to educate me. How do I do that? I'm training to be a marshal. Whilst that is true, we have higher intrigue. So maybe we should be focusing on intrigue. And then maybe what I can do is Princess Una here. Can I ask you to teach me? Offer ward? Or offer guardianship? No, offer ward. So she teaches me. Okay, let's go ahead and send that proposal there. If she can rise me to be someone of intrigue like my father, I'd very much appreciate that. Now, we can also get betrothed. Now, do we use this for an alliance? We might need it. We might need a powerful alliance here. Do we have any alliances right now? We have none. So that's quite a dangerous situation to be with. Alternatively, we could also marry someone with good traits. Or, even better, someone with good intrigue. The problem with this... Let's pick an age difference of 5 for now. So, we have the French Catholic Margarita here. She is Hale as well. That would give us an... Oh, it's not a very powerful alliance. Wanna... Can I sort by alliance power, maybe? Is there anyone here with good intrigue? I think they're all going to be quite low. There was one with 10. You're Swedish and you're insular. We could always try to convert you. They do have 2,300 men there. Or maybe we wait until we're a little bit older. We can call on our house members. There we go. Someone's willing to join us here. As are these guys. So let's go ahead and call on all of these. Titles can be created. We can declare wars. I think we might have lost Wales again. Yeah, we've also lost Wales again. But we do have a claim on the Wales, so that's fine. We can always take that after we've taken Alba. Speaking of which, I think we are actually about to take Alba as well. Right, taking over as a new character is always a chaotic time. Of course, we have all of these. We're not using this, are we? We're not. So we can let that one expire. That's all good. And now I also... Okay, we need to repair the crown. Let's do that. We also need to go ahead and repair the armor, so let's go ahead and do that as well. Of course, we do have my father's dagger. Right. I think we're in a good position to at least unpause for now. Unfortunately, we can't sway anyone or anything because we're a child. Is Una still finding secrets? She is. What I might want to do here... Actually, no, let's keep that. What I do want to do is go and collect taxes there. Whilst it would be nice to increase development, we need money if we're going to form an empire anytime soon. And we'll keep you on religious relations. Okay, let's go ahead and unpause because we are still currently in a battle and war with Alba, of course. My dear brother, of course I should join you in this war. Our foe shall learn to fear the men of Wales. Oh, my brother is actually taken over Wales. Of course he has. I wonder if he would join us. I don't think he would peacefully, right? We are happy to accept your proposed education arrangement. A noble upbringing for a noble spirit. Thank you. There we go. So we're going to get a good education here. And just like that, we have won the war with Alba. So at least that danger is over for now. Greetings, my liege. May you live in harmony and contentment. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So be it. Holy Order patronage gained. You have gained the patronage of the Brotherhood of the Holy Sepulchre Holy Order. So does that mean I am now their leader? I think it does. Patron you there. Yeah, there we go. So we own them, essentially. We did okay in that battle. We captured the Queen of Alba there, and we've also killed one of their champions, so that's looking nice as well. Let's go ahead and disband the men. We need to save our economy, kind of soon, really. And we have kept Dublin. Where's our other... And we've kept this random random settlement as well. We can nominate a successor. Oh dear. What's this for? For the Kingdom of Alba? Why do you guys keep on doing this? Okay, I will nominate a successor just because I don't want to spend my prestige right now. Can I just not vote myself? I can't. What about my aunt? I'm gonna vote her. She is educating me. She is my spy master. I think that would be good. We can negotiate an alliance with King Wolfgate. We could get an alliance with Wales. And then with Wales's help, maybe what we do is take England. Although England have a lot of alliances, so maybe the easier thing would actually... Oh, and they kept this alliance. Maybe the easier thing would actually not be ally with Wales and take it for myself. Active election in Kingdom of Alba. We already know about this. We're in line to inherit titles. We are first in line for the Kingdom of Wales. I do wonder, are we too young to do such things? Yes, we're not 14. They're not going to have children for a while because she's 5. Unless he breaks that betrothal. It's an interesting situation we find ourselves in, isn't it? Do we declare the war now whilst they're weak? Because they are very weak. We have the men-at-arms. Let's wait for the men-at-arms to fully replenish. There we go. They're fully replenished. We have Alba. Now I think we should take Wales while we can before they have chance to form more alliances and get a bigger force. So let's go ahead and declare the war there. The council has advised me to press my claims, and we're going to take the Kingdom of Wales. We have the prestige, so that's fine. This should be over relatively quickly. You can call on your dynasty member, Lady D'Urberville. She wouldn't join me. What about house members? East Sax would join me. So let's go ahead and do that. These two won't though, of course. So that's looking fine there. Right. Let's go ahead and move this rally point somewhere closer. Somewhere like here should be fine. And we'll go ahead and raise the men. It's going to take 2 months to raise the men, but that should be fine. Oh, they're actually sailing towards us. Greetings, High King Aidan of Ireland. Of course, I should join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of East Sax. Excellent. There we go. Faction created against us. Independence faction. Oh, dear. My vassals. And I can't even do anything to sway them. What's this? Wow. Okay. That's going to be problematic. We might have to marry for that alliance after all. Let's go ahead and stop raising the men. I don't think we actually need to raise them anymore. Where's the capital? There's the capital. Let's go ahead and siege that one down. Enemy ally joins the war. That's fine. What's going on in court? In the past few days, neighbouring Prince Miroslav has been visiting my court on his way to some holy site or something. Since his arrival, he has been outshining me with his generosity towards my own courtiers, who have all been lapping up his gold with no dignity. I can't help but scoff when I see him surrounded by adoring courtiers for the umpteenth time. My courtiers. We could take advantage. Let's try and get some gold. Oh, he hates us. Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm as skilled as my father in trying to get the gold out of this travelling king, but it's okay. Notable guest has arrived. He's an experienced fighter. While passing through the streets with my aunt, Princess Una, we came by the pillory. The man was stuck there, begging for water or any kind of relief from his fate. Ooh, we could become arrogant, compassionate, or callous. Was my father any of these? Let's go ahead and see. He was content, gluttonous, and deceitful. So we're free to pick. Now we're arbitrary and bossy. I think arrogant would fit very well with arbitrary if we have little regard for others and just do my own thing. We're also bossy. Or we could gain callous as well. Being called both heartless and cold-blooded, Aidan is indifferent to most. I think callous would also fit. Aidan has no problem with sense of... I think we're going to go with callous here. Water. I hope this mud will do the job. There we go. So now we've actually... we're callous and arbitrary. I think that's very fitting, having those two together. Realm will lose land when Vassal dies. That doesn't sound good. How long is this going to take? 5 months. Why was there a warning there? As I look upon a young pantler walking by, sweaty with labour, but a blush on her cheeks, I am entranced. What is this feeling? This longing? Okay. Seems I am attracted to this peasant leader. You got a crush. Why not? I know she is only a commoner, but oh my heart. Let's see what this leads to. She only wants to... Oh, we got friend zoned. We gain stress because of that as well. Oh dear. Growing up in medieval Ireland is a difficult thing for a young king, it seems. We're currently being sieged over here. That's going to take longer, luckily. Oh, we found a secret. Maybe we should stop with the secrets right now. Let's go on disrupt schemes. Because people might be trying to take advantage while I'm a young king here. So let's go ahead and do that. And one thing I also forgot to do, I think we have to wait till we're 16. We need to go ahead and update our wardrobe so we look like a king. Because as of right now, we don't even have a crown. Let's go ahead and put on the crown. Where is it? Is it this one? No, it's not this one. I don't see the crown that we've been using so far. We might have to wait until we're a little bit older to have access to it. Usually we used the jeweled lily crown here. for the King of Ireland or the Queen of Ireland. We have the leaf crown there. I think... is this it? No, that's a lotus crown. For now, let's just go ahead with the leaf crown. We always say we'll just use that for children. That's fine. And then if we go ahead and get some better suiting clothes. We don't have any green clothes here for Ireland. Let's go with this one. This looks fancy, doesn't it? And then we'll leave that like that. Let's go ahead and apply those changes. Now we look like a young king. And people will hopefully respect us a bit more. So we've got just over 6 weeks left on this siege here. And then we've sieged the capital of Wales. That should be looking good. Dissolution faction has been founded against us as well now. Oh dear. We're about to go into very chaotic and troubling times, it may seem. So we've won this siege. We took a prisoner as well. You're already in the dungeon, so that's good. What I need to do is probably go ahead and interrupt this siege here. It's going to cost us 42 gold to embark, but I don't want to lose this siege. So let's go ahead and interrupt my brother here, and hopefully this battle should give us a bit of war score as well. The Dissolution faction has disbanded. That's good news. I think maybe my Spy Master has something to do with that. But there's a new Dissolution faction. Okay, so it didn't last very long, did it? Our glory is widely known. We're now distinguished. So we killed one of their champions. That battle went nice and smoothly. Let's go ahead. Guess we can continue the sieging. Let's go ahead and siege this. We've just spent a lot of gold embarking and... oh dear, it's fine. We have hopefully a long life to earn more gold. Faction to install Princess Una on the throne? What? My courtier Erdhild is getting on my nerves. She prattles on and on, no matter the topic, and no matter how uninterested I tell her I am, it never ends. I borrowed her favourite wooden sword, and she now has to do what I tell her to do. This would teach her for being so annoying. She becomes my victim and we lose some stress. Let's go ahead with that one and see what that leads to. The Dissolution faction has disbanded once more. Hopefully that's permanently now, not just a temporary solution there. And our allies are actually managing to siege this castle by themselves, which is very good to see. They're actually being quite useful in this war. And we've only got 4 months left on this siege too. Dissolution faction is back. Oh, I just missed... I missed something there. So Princess Una, people are pushing for her to claim the throne. We also have Prince Constantine here. Another one of my vassals. People want him to be on the throne. We have an independence faction with 2 of my vassals joining that. And we also have a liberty faction with 4 of my vassals in that one. We do have limited crown authority. I want to keep that just so we can revoke titles of anyone who breaks the law or decides to revolt against me. Come closer. I have a story I wish to tell you, my Aunt Princess Una says, beckoning me towards the bonfire. It's a story of when my husband, Gordwin, died. Gout-ridden. Yes, my departed husband. Una puffs her chest and continues to tell the story as the flames from the bonfire lick the night sky. Dear Aidan, remember the moral of my story. Death comes for us all. Make sure it comes to your foes before it comes for you. What a story, Una. We increase our intrigue by 1. There we go. So it looks like picking my aunt as my teacher here is already paying off nicely. Just like my father, she certainly is a person of intrigue and cunningness. Ooh, will my allies win this battle? It looks like they will. So we don't need to go ahead and assist them there. They have a very strong army, considering it's so little. And we've won this siege as well. I guess we can carry on and siege some more. There's a lot of stuff going on here. I remember when it was small. Oh, what's this? Independence faction can send an ultimatum in 12 months. Okay, we need to end the war with the Welsh ASAP. What I might also do is find an alliance now. Maybe that would dissuade some of them. Let's not marry my cousin. I don't like the sound of that. What about you? You are a Catholic, which is a little bit troubling. But you do have... you're losing... You're in a war already, though. I think everyone's in a war currently. Oh, you're my cousin. Let's not do any of that stuff. Burgundy? Maybe we can get Burgundy. She's already sadistic, so that could be a good match. Catholic French. We can always convert her to Irish Orthodox after we marry. I think we're going to go ahead and get an alliance with Burgundy. They have a lot of men, and I think she's a very fitting match for us. She's sadistic, and the way that we're going, I think that would be beneficial. Let's go ahead and send a proposal. I think we would also get quite a bit of prestige for that as well. I can't remember if I got 1,000 or whether it's the other one who got 1,000 there. To the impressive High King Aidan of Ireland, I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. You will be betrothed to my daughter, Ermengarde. Excellent. So do we have that alliance now? We do. So the men of Burgundy here, they are friends with us. We can sway him, just in case he doesn't like us enough. However, what I might also do... Yeah, this is looking good here. I might just sway my aunt a little bit more here. Just make sure that we definitely don't have her basically trying to murder us or anything like this. We're being raided. Let's go ahead and ignore that just for now. What we need to do is win this war of the Welsh. We could call on my ally here. But I think we'll wait because we're probably going to need him for the Vassal uprising that is about to happen. Despite successfully besieging the settlement of Leardis, a fortification protecting swaths of Greater the West Riding, King Sieghelm has restrained his troops. The resulting looting has been isolated and sporadic. Though your vassals has been spared, the English eye your personal domains hungrily. Oh, the English raiding us again. I curse these meddlesome savages. We really need to go ahead and deal with the English. Why did I turn them tribal? we will defeat them in the Holy War when the time is right. First, I think we need to unite the Irish lands. Let's reclaim Wales. We already have Alba. So once we have Wales, we can then try and claim back. And we can try and claim England again as well. We're being raided again. Fortunately, I just think we have to let it happen. We have to prioritise. There are some Welshmen to the north. Maybe we should go and attack them while they're standing defenceless. I sit quietly listening to my spiteful guest Gaithan, locked in keen theological debate with my Archbishop Uwasdeen. The latter entranced fairly, but Irish Orthodox is closer to the true word of God. It is the purest distillation of the Christian revelations. Gaithan scoffs, averting his eyes. Read the scriptures, and you will see that the unholy rituals of witches stand in contradiction to the pursuit of heaven. This is why I do not talk to the lost. Usadeen sighs with frustration. If you will not listen to the truth, I only hope you are somehow spared infernal hell. Are we a witch? We're not currently a witch. I'm not sure where Princess Una is either. So, which one is supporting Irish Orthodox and which one is against it? Oh, we're not going to convert to Insularism. I don't want to hear this kind of talk again, Gaithan. I'm loyal to the Irish Orthodox. There we go. Be gone with your Insularism. Witchcraft is allowed, although I don't know any witches at the moment. Artifact seized. A water leper figurine. Okay, that's interesting. We also took some prisoners. Now, we could go ahead and ransom him. Let's go ahead and do that. What I also could do is try and catch up to this army. If we can get a nice win here, that would help the war score as well. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my prisoner, Menric. We must stop the villain behind us. Good luck trying to kill someone in my dungeon, though. And then look at that battle. That's going to be over extremely quickly. We even killed 2 of their knights as well. Very nice. We didn't capture anyone. We are being raided, though. Alright, let's continue the sieging down here. It's actually taking quite a lot of effort to get all the war score required here. This siege is going to take 6 months as well. Cousin taken in a siege. Maybe that was up here. I think that was actually to the north of us where that just happened. Prince Constantine has paid the price for Countess Wolfwind's avarice. With the fall of the settlement of Nottingham, swaths of Greater Nottinghamshire are left undefended. Unopposed, the Derbian Raiders have run rampant, kidnapping and enslaving every skilled worker they can find. Oh, I will help them to rebuild. We need to stop the English sooner rather than later, I feel like. This feast is loud, adults are boring, and the food is not very good. My Aunt Una seems to be enjoying herself, so I cannot catch her attention to tell her I do not want to be here. So do we become gluttonous or impatient? I feel like gluttonous could be good. My father was gluttonous, so maybe I get it from my father. At least I can keep eating for as long as I am here. So we become gluttonous as well. So we are arbitrary, callous, and gluttonous. I cannot stop thinking about Sad, the way she smiles and the way she talks. The fact that she does not seem to return my feeling weighs heavy on my heart. Oh dear. Love is a lie. A lie. So there's a chance to gain some intrigue there. Let's try it. Independence. Oh, here comes the independence factions. To my liege, it is time for you to recognize the 4 independents of East Anglia and the other states in the independence faction. Accept our demands or face our swords on the battlefield. I will not be threatened. There we go. So lots of my allies raising there. We lose 118 levies. That's not a huge amount. Oh, they're very spread out, aren't they? That could be a little bit challenging. We're going to need a new chancellor because he's deserted us, or they have. Uncle, can you be my chancellor? Thank you very much. And then what I also need to do, let's go ahead and call on house members to support us in the independence war. They should all join us here. East Sacs would definitely join us. They've been loyal to us. Oh, the Welsh would also join us. No, they won't. Okay. I was going to say, that would be a bit interesting. Our dynasty member. There we go. She will help us as well. Oh, did that just cost us renown? And King Robin here will also help us. That's the big one. We really need him. What we need to do now is end this war with Wales ASAP, hopefully with a win, and then we can fight against the independence faction. To the worthless High King Aidan, of course I should join you in this war. Our foe shall learn to fear the men of Burgundy. Oh, he's calling us worthless now. And then all of our house members joining us as well, which is looking good. Let's continue with the siege. Oh, we're losing men here. That's not good. What's this? Converted from Danelander to Norwegian. Okay. And we're also fighting a battle, it may seem. A plush carpet, vibrant and soft, arrives as a gift from King Igor. Who are you? Why he would send me such an exquisite gift I do not know, but the fine weave of the carpet is as pleasing to the touch as the skin of a lover. Okay. I think I'd better get rid of it. We gain extra vigilant, hostile scheme resistance. I think we should get rid of it. We are a man of intrigue, so I think we're going to be very suspicious. Let's get rid of it, just in case, because we don't know what's hiding within the rogue or what his ambitions are there. We do manage to kill a champion in that battle. No idea who that battle was against, though. And we have 50 days left in the siege, and then we need to sail back to Dublin and really defend our lands from our vassals here. And there's going to be plenty of imprisonment and taking of titles once this rebellion is dealt with. I can tell you that much. And there we go. We have won the war against Wales, so let's quickly enforce our demands. Greetings, my liege. Your ruthlessness is enviable. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So be it. Very nice to have that one done with. Nominate a successor for Wales. Oh dear. My player heir and brother. Yes, I will nominate my brother because he was the king before me. I don't want us to be to hate each other too much here. Right. Where are all of the men? We have some to the east, some to the north. Where are my allies? They're coming. Okay, that's good. So what we should do... Maybe we go to Warwickshire. It's defended by a river here. We can replenish our supplies there. And hopefully get some more levies as well. And then wait for our allies to join us. And then that way we should be able to at least fight them in the east. In fact, all of the enemy have gone to the east now. We really need to keep an eye on that. Are we gaining supplies? We are. We are gaining some supplies each month. So at least there's that going for us. Right. What's the numbers? 11,000 against 9,000. That's troubling. Is my mother married? She is not. Could we get an alliance here? It doesn't need to be matrilineal. The Brotherhood. Oh, we could call on them. In fact, if we get the alliance here, could that be even better? Let's go ahead and send off for the alliance, because then I might be able to call them to the war. Oh, we're being attacked by the English as well. We're just going to have to stand and fight this one, unfortunately. There we go. We have an alliance with our Holy Order. So what we can do now, I think, we can call them to the battle for free. So let's go ahead and do that. That's an extra 4,000 men. And there we go. The enemies, they are approaching us. What we need to do is probably retreat somewhere beneficial. Like maybe up onto a hill or something whilst we wait for reinforcements. Ah, reinforcements are coming from the south. Right. Let's go ahead and say wait somewhere like here. Hills. There we go. That should be fine. We'll wait for reinforcements from the south. We've also got reinforcements coming from the north. Of course, I should join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of the Brotherhood of the Holy Sepulchre. Very nice. So if we go ahead and look at the numbers now, still not in our favour. I think that's because we were just involved in a battle and we might need to replenish our losses, maybe. So we do have a Holy Order joining us. We have some allies here. Or maybe the numbers just didn't update yet. Haha, now they've updated. We definitely have the advantage. There's a battle going on here for some reason. I'm a little bit confused on what is happening. A new cadet branch as well. There we go. Look at them. They're all losing supplies. Oh, they have a long way to march from the north, don't they? I like playing around with Erdhild, letting her know when she acts weird. Occasionally pushing her around a little. Now she just spends all day locked in her room doing nothing. She's no fun. We might have bullied her a little bit too much there. Converted from Gaelic to Mercian. Okay, interesting. I think they might be coming towards us here. Let's try and get to somewhere. Say, for example, if we get to this hill here, we're also on the other side of a river. We need to really pick somewhere that's advantageous. And we also get a bit closer to our reinforcements from the north. We need a new steward. My vassal and knight. You're going to be my new steward for now. Let's keep an eye on the enemies as well. I think they are still coming for us. In fact, they might be marching towards our allies up here. So maybe we need to get closer as well. I might even slow the speed down just a little bit so I can keep an eye on this. Is there going to be a battle, I wonder? There very much well could be. If we charge in here, that's going to be certain death, though. So what we might want to do is wait on this hill here, on the other side of this river. If we can draw them in for an attack, things will be looking very good for us. They're not going to take the bait, though. We need them to split their forces, ideally. Oh, we can ransom. Let's go ahead and ransom you. Although we could also just go in for an attack. I think if we had enough men with us, we would be fine. We have the numbers. The question is, do we have the skill? Let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit as well. Are they coming back for an attack? They're going over there. Now, are you getting enough sleep? My mother's worried question reminds me that I have not been sleeping well lately. The constant pressure to perform well at tasks outweighing my desire to sleep. She tells me to take the evening off and go to bed early, and it is an offer I happily accept. Thank you, Mother. We lose some stress. There we go. Looks like our mother is at least looking out for us there. Our allies are fighting someone else now. Guys, we need to fight these. We might even be able to catch them off guard here. It seems that their armies aren't moving as one unit. We might be able to just catch them off guard here. We're not going to catch them, which is unfortunate. There is still hope, though. If we can catch them here. No. I think they're scared of us. They're losing supplies, which is good. We have the numbers advantage. Okay, we're going to start a battle. Right, here's the big battle against my vassals. The Norwegian Asatru populists have also risen now, and they're targeting us. Allies, please help. Look how many units are in this battle. Incredible stuff. Liberty, Demand? Oh no, even more chaos. To my liege, it is time for you to recognize the ancient and inalienable rights of your vassals, accept the demands of the Liberty faction, or face our swords on the battlefield. Autonomous vassals. Oh, so we just... I think this might be worth taking for now. How dangerous is the Liberty faction? Okay, that's actually quite dangerous. They have a lot of people in there. 2,000. They're not the biggest faction, but we're already fighting an independence faction. I think I don't have a choice. We're going to have to bow to demands. Lower the crown authority. We can always raise it in a few years' time. So I will actually bow down and let the Liberty faction lower the crown authority there. It doesn't mean we won't be able to revoke titles now. The good news, though, this isn't on a cooldown, so once we have the prestige, we can actually pass limited crown authority almost instantly, which I probably will do, because I want to go ahead and, of course, revoke their titles of the ones that rebelled against us. Right, we've won a battle there, and we even killed one of their knights, so that's looking promising. We can also negotiate an alliance with my brother here. He's no longer a king, so I will go ahead and negotiate that alliance. And now... which lands have they taken? Are these lands taken? Do we have to siege them back, I wonder? We might have to win a few more battles. Greetings, my impressive liege. I'm honoured by your request and I would be glad to call you an ally. So there's my brother. He is actually our ally. Now, I wonder, can we ask him to join the war? I don't think we can. That's fine. Okay, this is something different. Is this maybe what we need to siege back? No. Does it say in the war score? Hunting... okay, they've taken... Huntingdonshire. Oh, that's down here. Okay. What I'm going to do then is siege this back. That should give us some of the war score. And whilst we're down here, we can always raise a few more levies and whatnot. My lord, did you hear the news? My antiquarian Leofhelm approaches me. Everybody recognizes High King Aiden's impenetrable, flexible mail, which shines on the battlefield like no other, and lets friends and foes alike know that an immortal hero walks among them. Oh. +1 prowess. It's improved the armor. Excellent news. Wow. Okay, I didn't know that was possible for artifacts to improve with events like this. It's nice to know that already we're gaining quite the reputation. Fellow servant of the Lord, as our border, the Brotherhood of the Holy Sepulchre grow, we need more land from which to organise our defence of the Irish Orthodox faith. The city of Vibioch is perfectly suited. Where is that? Oh, you can yeah, your request is granted for good. We gain 180 gold. That's fine. That's all the way up in Iceland. That's no of importance to us. And it gives them another point they can raise in if we have a war up there. So that's fine. This siege is going to take 3 months. Oh, we do have some enemies here. We should probably go and jump into a battle here, maybe? What are you doing with all your time? My mother's accusation weighs heavy on my mind. I've been trying to complete every task set before me, but she never seems to be satisfied. You can't tell me what to do. And we have that because we are bossy. Yeah, let's do it. You can't tell me what to do, mother. I think that fits with our other traits as well, because we are arbitrary. Of course, passing through Lochgarman, the capital of my aunt, Princess Una, when I receive an invitation to visit her castle. As I arrive, she welcomes me with open arms and a tour. One thing that strikes me is the place is full of unfinished projects. I will stay for a while. Why not? Maybe we can help her out with these unfinished projects. A library where she keeps the book, where the books are stacked in corners. Unfinished building project all over the place. Most notably, a whole dining hall and a chest of gold just standing in the middle of the hallway. Let's go ahead and point out the chest of gold first. We don't want her to lose her gold, of course. As I explain the risks of keeping a chest of gold out in the open, Princess Una's eyes widen in realization. Oh, of course it shouldn't be out there. Thank you, Hiking Aiden. Things are looking good, and there are other areas I can still help her out in. Let's go to bed. I think we've helped her with one thing. Let's not ruin that now. I spot Princess Una by the entrance, waiting to see me off in the morning. As I wake up, I hear muttering to herself. You really fixed the place up. I'm glad I was able to help. There we go. And I'm glad we were able to win that siege as well. Sadly, though, that's all we have time for today. So in the next episode, we're going to have to beat the rebellion and crush them. And maybe even form the empire. Because we do actually now hold 3 kingdom titles. If we go to found a new empire... There we go. All we need is to become exalted among men and have the resources required. So maybe that's something for the next episode. But sadly, that's it for today. I will be back on Friday with the next one. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you next time.